Hey, Bobby Farrell here. I'm checking in with myself as to what my why is, what my call to action is for the magical, sensual, spiritual self conversation. And what I know is I've I have this undulating passion, a curiosity, a fascination of all that I am. My undying, unbridled love and passion for self that I have had all of these years, despite all of the stomps and the tamps and the shushes, the too muches. Somehow I am magically me, undeniable, sensual, sexual, sacred, and spiritual. I am a God force. I am all too aware of the spaces and places in my life where I've given my magic, my sacred, sensual, sexual, spiritual self away, where I have deferred to others when my body, mind was roaring, screaming, clawing, kicking, screaming, pleading for me to listen. I can feel the tension in my body from my head to toe and everywhere in between. Too many times I've given my power over, despite being the strong God force that I am. I want to free the me. I want to dance with, play with, laugh, love, nurture, and be with my sacred, sensual, sexual, spiritual self the way I used to be before I started sharing my device with other people. I started sharing this device with people long before I knew it, long before I owned it with pride. I let others explore me before I explored myself. I let others enjoy me and allowed my pleasure to be an afterthought. I said yes when I meant no, and I'd shut down, disassociate, and open wide before I fully understood what it meant to give or to be taken. I stand now on the precipice of these conversations because I know the power of loving myself. I know the power of reclamation. I want to take back my sensuality as a way of being, as a way of experiencing my journey with, to, and through self. I want to move, dance, breathe, heal, sing, drum, live, love, laugh, cry, touch, feel, be fully alive, fully sensual, sexual, spiritual, in a profoundly sacred way. I want to know myself separate from the way I have engaged my sex, gender, roles, titles, responsibilities, and stories for the past 4 decades. I bring to these experiences a sacred container, a capacity to transform, a way of being and knowing. I see inside most, if not all of us, the ways in which we silence ourselves, the holdback, the suppression of all that we are, all that we carry, and all the unspoken words. The smallness. I am so excited to deep dive into all that I am, all the corners, all the crevices, and explore while being witnessed how that has contributed to the I am that I am. So if this calls to you, if this triggers something inside of you, I invite you to come and have the conversation. You can send me a message, goddessinclusive@gmail.com. Let's talk.